Gauteng Education MEC Panyaza Lesufi has assured the family of the slain Tembisa deputy principal that they have the support of the department. He was visiting the Phomolong Secondary School in Tembisa, east of Johannesburg. The 50-year-old woman was allegedly shot by 3 men as she was driving out of the school on Friday. Residents have been urged to assist police with investigations into the killing. SABC News reporter Patricia Visagie has more.
Emotional scenes here at the Phomolong Secondary School in Tembisa following the tragic incident where the deputy principal, Mrs. Tembisa, was gunned down on Friday. Of course, pupils left traumatized, teachers looking for answers and saying that it is very unfortunate that the school had to experience this, but also expressing their feelings, saying many of them are fearing for their lives as they don't know what was the motive behind the senseless murder and who exactly the killer was and why the deputy principal was, of course, targeted. Joining me right now is the principal, Mr. Hector Mshwana. Thank you so much for joining us at this hour following this unfortunate situation that befell the school. How are you feeling? What's the mood here at the school?
Thanks. I'm devastated and shattered. We lack words, actually, because we have lost one of the best managers and best deputy principals. So the staff, the learners, and the community at large have lost a very gallant leader, person who puts the education of an African child first, rather than anything else. He's a person who couldn't even kill a fly. So we are shocked and surprised and devastated with what we have seen. We lack answers. We are just pleading to God to assist the SAPS to expedite the process of apprehending the perpetrators, because if these perpetrators are not apprehended, we are going to continue to see some speculations of which they might lead to disruptions, both the school and the community at large. So we're pleading to anybody who's got information that might lead to go follow the correct processes in order to reduce the improper information that is now flying around surrounding the death of Mrs. Gendani.
What is the safety situation here at the school under normal circumstances, way before the deputy principal was gunned down? How is safety at the school?
We've got patrollers deployed by GDE, and then it's normal like any other school. We've never experienced serious challenges. This is the first time actually we're seeing something like this, and we hope that this is the last time things like this happen. We'll try and mobilize the community, because this happened outside the schoolyard, to finish that. Whenever we come to work in the morning and when we leave, there should be somebody to look after us outside the school gate. But inside here, we never experienced serious challenges insofar as that is concerned before this.
Has the victim raised any concern that her life may be in danger, someone is threatening her, that she may come to you with that sensitive information?
Not to my knowledge. On Friday, we just received the grade 12 results. We're planning in order to, how do we move out of, because we are now sitting at 83.7. That is not where we belong. We belong around the 90s. So we've planned, and nothing since she came here to indicate that her life was in danger. I should be fabricating stories that does not exist if I were to say that. She was always happy. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. The principal here at Phomolong Secondary School just sharing his feelings and really where the school stands right now regarding the tragedy that has befell it. But of course, joining me as well is another teacher who was very close to the victim, and I'm speaking to Asipogazi Mgubuli, teacher here. Tell us about your feelings. You told us that you're even fearing for your life right now.
Hey, I'm shattered. I must say, I'm shattered. I'm confused. I just don't know what to do. I'm feeling for my colleagues, especially those who were here and saw the incident, those who had to go and help her there. So we were called at home. They tried to call us, but Tembi's been gunned down. And when we think that a person has been gunned, we think maybe she's still alive. And now you just discover she has been shot to die. So as I'm standing here, I'm still shaken, I must say.
You also said earlier you were scared to come to school this morning.
Yes, I was. Even when I was coming on Friday, when they will call us, it was really scary because you really don't know who did this to her. And the other thing that I'm afraid of, what if this person was not even looking for her? You see? So then immediately those people that are taken to book, maybe things will be better for us here.
Okay. How do you remember her? You said you had a very fond relationship. Yeah. She was a beautiful person, but share your feelings in terms of the person that you knew and you have lost.
Tembi was a very humble person, I must say. As I said, she was a hard worker. Tembi loved everybody in the yard. Tembi would go out for everyone. Even if you are sick, Tembi is going to be the first one to call you. Even before she came to be a deputy principal, she was always closer to us as a staff, closer to the kids, closer to her work. She loved her work with Tembi. She was never tired. She was never tired. Tembi was closer to me, very close, because we would talk about everything. We understood each other. She was so sweet, I must say. Yes.
Right. What's the one thing, just in short, that all of you here at this school need to find healing and closure?
The only thing that I think we need here at school, to see the perpetrator brought to book. That will be the only thing that will help us to heal. As we are people, we know we're going to die, guys, anytime, but not this way. Because this one, it's so clear that it has been planned. So the only thing that can make us heal in the school is to get the person who did this to Tembi.
All right, thank you so much. And certainly that is exactly what is needed here. Justice for the family, but for the whole school and the community. If you take in particular how the victim was gunned down and how it happened in broad daylight on Friday afternoon as she was going home. We visited the family home over the weekend, and the Ngandani family also called for justice, and they're seeking answers, of course, left devastated, and of course just saying that they're battling to come to terms with what happened here, and they can't believe that somebody that they described as being so beautiful, so humble, and always friendly and in a happy mood would be killed in the manner that she was, of course, murdered, gunned down, cold blood, in broad daylight here at the school. Of course, we will be bringing you more updates in terms of what is happening. The police are still searching for the killers. Of course, we've heard that a task team in Gauteng has been appointed to make sure that the killers are brought to book as quickly as possible. Let's toss it back to studio.